Good evening, Tiger fans, and welcome to Gene Zorn Gymnasium for tonight's matchup against the Lakeview Bulldogs and our very own Newton Falls Tigers. I'm joined tonight by Statman, who's in the house, feeling healthy and good, and Jimmy Medalis also. Jimmy, good evening, buddy.
Good to be back.
Happy New Year. I haven't seen you in 2022. You look much better in 2022. It's going well for you so far.
I feel good.
It is good to be back here in Gene Zorn Gymnasium for sure. Now, Jimmy, we've got a great matchup tonight against two teams that have gone after it and got after it for years and years and years. And there's one specific moment I'm going to test you, Jimmy, that I think of when I think of Newton Falls Lakeview basketball. What do you think of when we're talking about here in this gymnasium, Newton Falls Lakeview? What do you think of?
Well, it'll be 2003, 2004. They, Johnny Sikora hitting the big shot to put the Tigers in to take the league.
Bingo, bingo. John Sikora hitting a three from way out here on the volleyball line, and that secured the victory. I think he might have hit a couple free throws towards the very end. You know, interesting about that game, he didn't score any points the first three quarters. Yeah. And he stepped up at that volleyball line and knocked a huge three down. Yeah. And he ended up with 7 points for the quarter, and the Tigers won a TAC 8 title with that victory. And that, if you remember, Jimmy, that game there, it was packed, it was loud, and it was intense.
It was.
So let's see if we can bring a little bit of that intensity tonight to this ball game. Talking about this Lakeview team, they're 4-7, Jimmy, but they are winners of the last 3 out of the last 4 games. And if you look at their schedule, Jim, they've played some tough teams.
Yes, they're in a tough league.
We're talking Canfield, Howland, Ursuline, Girard, South Range, Jefferson, and Poland are their losses. And that Poland loss was a 2-point loss. One of their wins is against a Matthews team. That's the only loss of the season for Matthews. So this game here is going to be a barn burner. Yep. Now, I will tell you, the Tigers and Coach Senbeck and his staff, they're trending upward as well. Winners of the last 2 games with victories over Southeast and Crestview. Those are 2 good victories.
Yeah, but the layoff, we got to see how they'll come back off the layoff.
It's been a long time since the Tigers played basketball. Yep. We're going to take it down to the table to Chris Collins for the national anthem and starting lineups. We'll catch you back after that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Newton Falls Gene Zorn Gymnasium for tonight's interscholastic contest between the visiting Lakeview Bulldogs and your Newton Falls Tigers. Now, at this time, I ask you all to rise and honor America for the playing of our national anthem. Your attendance and support of the student athletes on the court for tonight's game is appreciated by both member schools competing. Though both schools are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to tonight's game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been approved by both schools to provide their important role in tonight's game. These officials are Anthony Christine, Ron Fuser, and Jim Antes. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Newton Falls High School, and fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth in preparing for tonight's game. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. Now let's meet tonight's starters. Starting off for the visiting Lakeview Bulldogs. Senior, wearing number 1, Jake Wilms. Senior, number 2, Nate Fox. Senior, number 12, Aiden Popovich. Junior, number 15, Andrew McRoberts. And senior, number 22, Colton Majorca. The Bulldogs are coached by Mr. Mark Novotny with assistance from Scott Cronister and Matt Baker. And now for your Newton Falls Tigers. Starting us off, wearing number 2, it's junior Mac Hayden. Junior number 5, Jake Klein. Senior number 12, Nick Rapsack. Junior number 14, Alex Pennington. And rounding out the starters, number 24, senior Jordan Dowling. The Tigers head coach is Mr. Roy Sunback with assistance from Mike Bazanetz, Craig Reynolds, and Dan Rakin.
Okay, Tiger fans, we're back in action, getting ready for tip-off. Jimmy, what's the eye test for you on the Bulldogs?
Seniors. I see 4 out of 5 senior starters. It'll be a well-experienced team. Tigers got to bring their A game. It's going to be a battle.
You know, it seems like every year when we play Lakeview, they have a very sturdy, athletic-looking lineup, and this year's no exception. There's the tip, and it's going to belong to Lakeview. As you mentioned, 4 out of the 5 senior starters are seniors. And I'm noticing the Majorca boy, I believe he was enrolled at Wyndham at one point. And he's a Bulldog now. The player we got to watch out for, according to Coach Sembeck, is number 2. There's a three-pointer by right 2. On cue. Nate Fox knocks down the 3. Lakeview, year in, year out, they're always well coached. They're always fundamental. And it's always a good game between the Tigers and the Bulldogs. There's a pass inside to Pennington from Jake Klein. He gets shot blocked. Here comes the Bulldogs. They're going to slow it up a little bit. Number 12 on the release. That's Aiden Popovich. And there's a high post feed. And the finish by number 21, Blaine Barr.
Coach Sembeck can't be happy with that start on defense.
I did not have...
I didn't either.
I'm wondering if that's McRoberts. 21 on our roster that we were given was Blaine Barr, but I did not mark him down as a starter for Lakeview. So we are going to go with maybe that's Andrew McRoberts. Is that what I'm thinking, Jimmy?
Either that's him or they, must be.
Okay, there's a three-pointer off the backboard and rim. Dowling with the rebound. He'll bring it into the front court. Swings it over to Mac Haydett. Out top to Klein. Left side to Pennington. Needs to take that one-on-one, Jimmy. He's got that good space. Chose to pass it around. There's a good pass into Nick Rapsack. Good feed by Mac Haydett.
Good look.
And the Tigers are on the board. 5-2 Lakeview early on.
Got it open down there a couple times.
Tigers in that signature 2-3 zone. Lakeview has done a nice job getting open looks. And there's Nate Fox again. I don't know, Jimmy, we may see the Tigers get out of that zone if they're going to shoot like that. Nate Fox.
They're working the ball well. We're not moving too well.
Right. We still got to brush the dust off of us from 2022 here. And that ball is thrown out of bounds. Thought it might have been touched by a Bulldog, but evidently not. So far, Lakeview's done a nice job working their offense against this zone.
Well, I haven't seen the game plan, but I'm sure it was keep a hand up and stay on number 2, which we haven't done.
Right, he's solid. You can tell he's solid. There's a nice mid-range jumper. So far, we've seen 2 3-pointers and a mid-ranger from Nate Fox. We're going to have to do something to stop him.
He's got 8 of their 10.
Dowling against Majorca. Haydett on the left wing. Bulldogs doing a nice job not letting the ball go to the middle.
They're letting them play, that's for sure.
Well, that's a good sign. I like it. JV's got a nice physical victory early before the varsity game. Newton Falls got the victory. Rapsack out top, gets it to Klein. Again, they look inside. Mac Haydett has it, foul line, kicks it to Klein. Thought about that 3. Good recovery by the Bulldog defender, number 1, Jake Wilms.
Got a foul inside. The inside's been open. They're overplaying us. That's where it's going to be. There it is on the replay. Got him on the arm.
Jimmy, I tried to go down to the bench before the game, talk to Mark Novotny, the head coach for Lakeview. Their staff didn't come out until a couple minutes prior to the game, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I coached against him for a long time ago in the junior high level. It's good to see him move up the ranks and coaching varsity. Again, they just have a long tradition of being fundamental and being well coached.
Yep.
They got a 10-2 lead early on, and Coach Sembeck and his staff going to have to wake up the troops a little bit.
Yeah, and we got Greathouse and Dylan McGregor come into the game.
Well, Greathouse will wake them up, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
He's going to get after it. Rapsack hits the second at 2.
And Carmelo Moore entered the game for us.
Okay, let's see if Dom can create some energy here on defense.
That's
no good right there.
Open.
We got to slide over on that. Dom, Greathouse gets the rebound, gets it to Klein, playing a lot of point guard position at 6'4". Hesitation dribble, he gets to the rack. Nice take by Jake Klein.
Beautiful.
I love that move. Left hand hesitation dribble and racks it, no problem. Next time I want to see him throw it down, Jimmy.
Like his brother.
Yeah. Oh, Dom almost had that one, and then Fox knocks it down. That kid's on fire.
He is. He's got 10.
10 out of 12. They're going to have to do something with him.
Yeah.
It'll sound like a broken record. Mac Haydett had an open look for a split second, passed it up. Tigers content back cutting and being patient. And I believe we have a foul on Lakeview.
Yeah, they're very intense tonight. Come out there man-to-man on us.
So the Tigers running that screen away, roll to the basket, and they picked a foul up by Lakeview being too physical on the cut. Haydett is going to toss it up there for 3. Knocks it down on the right side. 3-point basket by Mac Haydett off the baseline out of bounds play.
Somebody better guard number 2.
Right. There's Dom Hayden, or Dom Greathouse. Baseline, dumps it down to one. McGregor defends. That's Dylan McGregor into the game for the Tigers. Greathouse feeds Carmelo Moore. He goes up, kicks it outside. And they work it around the perimeter. Here's Greathouse on the left wing and tries to force it in there. That was a split second too late, Jimmy.
Yep. It was open when he cut through there, but time he threw it.
Jimmy, we got 46 people joining us on NF Schools YouTube.
Dave Stemper there?
I haven't heard from Stimpy yet. Come on, Stimpy, wake up, buddy. We got Nick Popovich. Let's see. Nick Popovich, Bulldog fan, is saying number 21 is, he says Blaine. Do I see a Blaine?
Blaine Barr.
Okay. Did we just screw up? I could have swore.
Well, I don't think he was started. He wasn't called in as
when
a
she
starter.
called in the starters.
He wasn't in there.
All right. We'll get it straight. Hey, Nick.
Appreciate straightening us up.
Thanks for the help. You'll see throughout the production tonight, we need a lot of help. But we do our best.
Tigers got to make their free throws.
Tom Greathouse gets to the line. Here's the second one. No good, off the back.
1 for 4.
Okay, Tigers going to turn it up a little bit with a little three-quarter press. And they break it, and 21 gets a layup. Nice penetration by, I believe, number 11, Tyler Capan, probably. If you're going to press, you got to make sure you transition back. Tigers did not get it done that time. Greathouse on the attempted penetration, cut off by number 11. They got Jake Klein down low. Going to try to get it to him. Good bounce pass in. And he shuffled those feet around. It'll be Bulldog ball.
I like to see him get it out on that upper foul line and take it to the basket.
Freshman number 3, Landon McGregor into the game for the Tigers. Pennington, Dowling, and
looks like Coach Sembeck calling a full timeout.
Yeah, he's seen enough right now.
Yeah, he's not happy with the defense, I guarantee that.
I'll be honest with you, Jimmy. I feel like we're down more than 6 points.
Yep, we got to weather this storm.
Lakeview's played pretty much perfect basketball so far, and I'm just happy that we're only down 6.
They're playing like a team that's played 3 or 4 games in the last couple of weeks, and we haven't played.
Yeah,
looks a little bit like that.
Our record is 4-3. We've got 7 games. They've got 11. They're on a nice little roll, like I said. They've got victories over Champion, Matthews, Niles, Hubbard, and they've had some close losses against some big schools. So going to be a tough one tonight.
And sometimes you get better in a loss than you do in a win, depending on who you play.
Well, they're middle of the season. They had a string of losses. Now, I will tell you, Coach Sembeck said that number 2, Fox, our boy Nate Fox there, was out 4 or 5 games at the beginning.
That could make a big difference.
Yeah, they've been playing a little bit better since his return. Here's a high post feed. They kick it back to Fox over to number 11, Tyler Capan. Capan thought about it, gets it to Fox. Tigers a little more active here. A little higher on the front, too. There's a good screen for Fox. There's a 3-pointer on the left wing. Number 12 knocks it down. Aiden Popovich.
They work the ball well.
So we got a Nick Popovich watching. Nick, just let us know. Is that your son, your relative, friend? Who is that? Bulldog fans, we want to know who you are, and if you're watching, Tiger fans, if you're out of state, or if any of you are watching out of state, let us know where you're watching from. Klein in the middle of the paint, tries to dish it off to Pennington, and that's going to be another Tiger turnover.
A little too fancy.
I'd like to see Jake Klein just take that up. Take that little 6-footer up and over.
Exactly.
McGregor and Dowling out top on the 2-3. They set a screen, and good transition, sinking type defense by Pennington to stop that nice post feed. Mello, Klein, and Pennington down low on the baseline out of bounds zone. They stay in it. High post feed,
Can't give
Nate
him that.
Fox, and that's the three-pointer.
Somebody got to get on that guy.
Right now, we have no answer for that kid.
He's on pace for 50.
We're gonna send like a couple extra players out there and see if we can go 7-on-5 if this doesn't stop.
Maybe boxing one.
Klein's a little frustrated. There's no movement on the offense. Here's the freshman McGregor out top to the senior, and Jordan Dowling takes a deep one, can't get it to go. Now we're just out of sync here.
We are.
Fox brings it down, swings it over to number 12, Popovich, into the high post to number 1, Wilms. Back to Popovich to Nate Fox. Why not take the three? That's a heat check there.
That was. He's out a little bit out of his range, but when you're making them like that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, which we have 44 seconds left, we're going to bring Eric Thompson in, and we're going to talk about baseball. And I know we've got about 3 feet of snow right now, and baseball is probably the last thing you're thinking of, but we got a surprise for you. I'm going to let Eric talk about it at the end of the first quarter. .34 seconds left, 20-8. Bulldogs on top. Tigers taking it out of bounds, baseline out of bounds. They get it into Pennington. He goes reverse layup.
Missed it.
And can't buy it. That would have been helpful just to get a bucket before the half. Now we got to play D. We do not want Lakeview scoring any more points this quarter.
And I guarantee Sembach's going to be talking defense.
How many times?
20.
Okay, there's a stop. How many times you see a Newton Falls Tiger defense give up 20 points in a quarter?
Yeah, not too many.
Not too many is right. 8 seconds left in the quarter. They get Dowling open, and he shuffled his feet, so now we got to get another stop. Number 1's going to take the three for Lakeview. Off the board, Nick Rapsack with the rebound. And that is the end of the first quarter. Thank goodness, because that was not a good quarter for the Tigers.
No.
But the best thing about that quarter, Jimmy, is it's over. So let's go on to the second quarter. We're going to bring Eric Thompson in right now. Jimmy going to pass the headset off to Eric. Come on up here, Eric. Now, Eric, the toughest part about this interview is you getting up over that step and not falling, right?
But I did it. I did it. Very successful.
All right, Eric Thompson here to join us, and I told the fans, I said that even though there's 3 feet of snow out there, we're going to talk baseball.
We are going to talk baseball.
So let's talk. Go ahead. You just take it away, because I know very little about it. I know you've been in contact with Tom Gregory, and you got some plans for Tiger baseball, so let's hear about it.
We sure do. You know, coaches are going to start tryouts here in like 4 weeks.
That's amazing.
It's unbelievable. It's that time of year. So they'll get all their team together, all the kids that want to try out. They'll go through strength and conditioning in late February into March, and then the last week of March the season begins. So it'll be a lot of fun.
And that season in March and beginning of April, usually it consists of rainouts.
It does.
But you
it
know
does.
what?
A lot of rainouts.
There's some years where we do get baseball in early April. So
yeah, there'll be parts of the field that are out of play because they're a puddle or there's a
snow.
You know, right, it'll snow. It will snow around Easter.
Yeah. Well, I know your experience with baseball is pretty vast. So tell us about your personal experience with baseball.
I have. Well, I played as a kid. I played Little League all the way through Hot Stove, and then started coaching shortly after that. Just an assistant coach in the Little League program, and then when my own kids were going through Little League here in town in Newton Falls, and then of course was a high school umpire for many years, and continued to help coach teams. So from a player standpoint, an official standpoint, and a coaching standpoint, as well as a fan just showing up at the games. If I'm driving my car somewhere and a wiffle ball game's going on, I'm going to pull over and watch a little bit of it.
You're going to check it out, see if you can get in.
You bet.
Well, that's great. That's going to be on Newton Falls YouTube,
right?
NF Schools YouTube, just like these basketball games,
right?
And fans will be able to catch Now, how's this going to work? We doing baseball, softball? We only doing baseball? What do we got going?
There will be baseball coverage. There'll be some softball coverage as well, and we're gonna try and get it all together.
Okay. All right.
It's exciting. You guys have been doing a great job with these basketball games. This is all kinds of fun.
Listen, Eric, you put a microphone in front of me, I just run my mouth.
To have this available to a school system that's smaller like Newton Falls this is just incredible. This is fantastic.
Well,
and I appreciate the school board making the funds available to do this, and the folks supporting this, the parents, the players, the coaches, and the fans in general.
I agree with you, Eric. I think it's a good service, especially in the times that we got going right now with COVID.
You bet.
And look, for example, today we got winter storms. There's a lot of people, maybe mostly elderly, that are just staying at home, but they want to stay in tune with Tiger sports, and this is one way they can do it. So tonight we've got 56 people watching, some Bulldogs, some Tigers. But it is a great opportunity and great service that we do provide for the fans. So
it is awesome, and I know that the away teams appreciate it too, because they can go back and watch the game. These boys can go watch the game when they get home tonight.
They do,
yeah.
Because I get yelled at if I dog them a little bit on turnover or a missed shot or something like that.
Pronounce somebody's name wrong.
Oh, yeah,
you get ugly emails.
I just do that on
Why don't you
purpose.
give your personal email out and let them contact you
How
there?
about phone number?
Yeah, they could text you, sure.
Address, social security number.
During the game, they could text you. That's perfect.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Tiger baseball, Tiger softball on the air, NF Schools YouTube in the spring. We look forward to it, and there's a Tiger bucket right there. We needed that, and the Tigers cut it to 7. So I've enjoyed having my boy Jimmy Medalis during the season. That's been fun. We go way back. We were bowling partners back in the day, the old Tiger Newton Falls lanes there, Newton Lanes or whatever they called that. And so it's good to have Jimmy up here doing the games. And
that's fun.
And we look forward to hearing your voice on NF Schools YouTube and listening, tuning in to Tiger baseball.
We'll have a great time, Scott. Thank you very much for giving me a couple minutes during the game here.
Absolutely. Be well, my friend.
Thanks, man.
All right, take care. Okay, Eric Thompson, Tiger baseball, Tiger softball, late March, early April. It's going to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to catch me on the golf course in the spring. That's where I'll be. But you can tune in to Eric Thompson for baseball and softball. Okay, Tigers making a little bit of run here. 2013, and Jake throws up a shot that is, let's just describe it as UGLY. Statman,
not good.
What do we got, buddy?
Testing.
First quarter points, that was Mac Hadit with a 3.
Oh, never mind, I got it.
Jake Klein had 2, Nick Rapsack 2, Alex Pennington had 1, and we were 1 for 4 from the free throw line. In the second quarter, Klein's got 3, and Nick Rapsack's got 2. So here we go. Let's get this game under wraps here. That is Majorca with the shot, and then the rebound and finish, I believe, by number 12, Popovich.
Tigers were getting back in it, and then they give that up.
Okay, it looks like we got an offensive foul maybe on a screen. Tigers in that 1-2-2, and that's going to be too physical. That's going to be a contact foul as well. Jimmy, Lakeview's got 7 fouls. Tigers just picked up their 4th one.
Well, we only had 1. It was like 7-1. I don't know if that's because we're not playing aggressive enough, or
could be. I'm not sure right now.
Something.
All right, let's see if we can get back on track here. That high post has been very beneficial to them.
Yes.
They haven't got any shots out of the high post, but they've gotten buckets because it starts there.
Yes. Work the ball around well.
Dom gets his hand on it, as usual. Number 1 gets into the paint, kicks it out to number 21. 3-point basket, Blaine Barr. They've been very efficient from the 3-point line. Mac Hayden thought about it. Shot fake. Rapsack cuts through. Dish to Pennington. Again, I like the action of the screen away and cut, but tonight it just seems like it's a little slow developing. The Tigers for many years, Jimmy, ran that dribble penetration type offense.
Yes. Yep.
And they've slowly transitioned away from that. And I get you got to play to what your personnel is. For a lot of years, we had kids that can put it on the floor and get to the rack. There's Majorca with the high off the glass. No box out again by Pennington. And that's
killing a second shot.
Second shot by Blaine Barr again.
We did get this game down to 7.
Barr having a nice game tonight, along with Nate Fox.
Yeah, you talk about our offense, but you got to get Lakeview some credit. Their defense has been
very good. Very good
yeah. On us, yep. A lot of pressure.
Feed it down to Klein down low from Hayden. And he drops steps, and again, they call the shuffle.
Shuffled his feet.
I'm not sure. I mean, I've got bad angle over here. I'm not seeing it, but hey, it doesn't matter what I see. The referee saw it, so that's going to be another turnover. Landon McGregor, Dowling, Hayden, Klein, and Mello in the game for the Tigers. There's Carmelo Moore with the rebound. Here comes Mac Hayden into the front court. He gets by his guy, and we're getting a blocking foul.
Got to make our free throws, get us back in this. Down to 14.
I think that foul was on number 2, Nate Fox, I believe.
Maybe we can get a couple more on him.
Like 5? Get about 5 of them?
That is 3rd.
Oh, really?
That
Okay.
could be big. I didn't realize he had that many fouls.
Now, that's interesting right there. Let's see how this develops. Carmelo Moore does a nice job jumping over the guy, but must have made some contact on the backside. He gets the foul. That's 5 on us. So Lakeview's best player, Nate Fox, down with foul trouble. Majorca in the middle. He breaks the press and dishes to number 12, and that's a good bucket.
Too easy.
Aiden Popovich with the easy deuce. Majorca is doing a really nice job in the middle of that press.
Not good there.
And we just throw the ball away. This is not Tiger basketball, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
And we gotta, if you're wearing a baseball cap, turn it inside out, turn it backwards, do something.
Yeah.
Majorca on the left side, he dribble penetrates, cut off by the zone. Number 11, Tyler Capan, kicks it to number 12 for a 3. And that's a 3-pointer by Aiden Popovich.
They're lighting it up, but there's not a lot of resistance either.
Nick Popovich says that's his little brother. Well, you can be proud of little brother tonight because he's balling. Jay Klein off the back of the rim, no good. Majorca rips it down for the Bulldogs. A little lackluster tonight, Jimmy. And there is a nice feed for a layup. We are completely getting schooled right now, and I think Coach Sembeck is just going to leave them out there and let them figure it out on their own. 34-13. Did not see this coming after 2 victories from Southeast and Crestview, but Lakeview is working on all cylinders right now. Carmelo Moore working down low. He gives it up. Back to Klein out top. He's going to dribble, penetrate left hand, and he gets pushed, and he'll get to the line for 2 shots.
That's what I like to see. Take it strong to the basket.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little more of that too. He's lanky. He's got that good reach with his arm span, and he uses his left hand well. So Klein knocks the first one down. Rapsack and Dylan McGregor back into the game for the Tigers. Rimming in. Tigers sticking with the press, and Jordan Dowling's going to get tagged with a foul.
He's been quiet tonight. I think
Yeah,
they're not,
Lakeview's
they're not letting him get any of them three-pointers off.
yeah, Lakeview must, done a nice job scouting. They know he's a three-point shooter. I'll tell you what, we got to do a better job of, Jimmy, on that press is we got to take away that middle. Like we're defending behind that middle pass at half court. Well, if you give that up, the press is done. Majorca with the shot fake.
Yeah, because once you get it in there, then it's 3-on-2.
Majorca skips it over to number 12, Popovich, and he goes hard to the lane. He's going to get to the free throw line. We got $1:28 left in the second quarter. Jimmy, the only good thing about if this game continues to trend the way it is it's not a league game.
Many years it was.
Right, for a long time.
In the league for years.
I miss those days, Jimmy.
I do.
Popovich once again having a solid night so far. Matt Caden out there.
Between Fox, Barr, and Popovich, they got most of their points.
Dowling tries to go right hand. They take the middle away. He skips it over to Hayden. Lakeview switches the screens. I'd like to see McGregor pop that three.
Yep.
That's going to be called a traveling violation.
I bet we have 10 turnovers this half. Seems like it.
That's ill-advised defense by Matt Caden. They just, Jimmy, I hate to say it, they're not playing smart and they're not playing well.
And we're a step slow, it seems like.
All right, enough with the negativity on my part. Time to be positive. Let's find some silver linings.
Hey, the JV's won.
JV's won, and we're going to play better the rest of the game. Yeah. There's a miss by Lakeview and a rebound by McGregor. Here we go. Klein out top. Gets it to Dylan McGregor on the right wing. Swings it to Hayden. You got to take that shot, Mac.
Yeah.
Got to take that. Yeah, Lakeview's doing a good job of just, I used to call it meet and greet. Somebody cuts through the paint, you meet them and you greet them with your body. And they're doing a nice job of it. They're not letting us cut where we want to cut is the point.
Exactly.
Good move by Klein. He goes up and strong with the layup. Good.
He's had a couple of them. That was a nice play right there.
Good, well-designed out-of-bounds play for the Tigers. There's some positive things right there. There's another positive thing. We took that middle away. Here's a turnover. Here we go. And I won't even mention the fact that we turned the ball over.
I was going to say it'd be nice to score before that.
Yep. Yep.
And I didn't get it out.
Stimpert's in the house finally. All right, Stimpy, good to see you. Keith Pruitt, always checking the Tigers out. I think that was after the whistle. That's the end of the first half. 36-17. Bulldogs with a commanding lead. But we got 2 quarters left, ladies and gentlemen. You guys take a break. We'll take a break, and we'll join you in the third quarter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the start of the second half. Jimmy, what do you see here out of this first half of this ball game?
Well, I don't know if it's the layoff or what, but we're out of sync, and Lakeview's taking it to us. And they've taken our two scores out, Pennington and Dowling. I don't think either one has scored a point tonight yet.
Statman, you don't have Dowling or Pennington with points, right?
No, both of them. Those are our two leading scorers, I believe. We're close to it.
Statman has Jake Klein for 9 points, but yeah, they've definitely done what you said, taking some of our top scorers out, and in all facets of the game now, they've dominated. So there's a reason why you play 4 quarters, though, Jimmy. So let's get it on. Let's get this game started. Let's get some referees first. You know what? Let's try it without refs. We might fare a little better. There they come.
Might have a better game, guys.
Yeah.
Couldn't be worse.
Hey, at least they're not NFL refs.
Oh, yeah, the NFL's had a few rough moments.
Yep. But it's tough.
Tom Gregory, I'm sorry about your Steelers going down. And I tipped my hat to...
I knew they would. I knew they would. They made the playoffs.
Yeah. I tipped my hat to the career Roethlisberger had. He just was a thorn in our side, I can tell you that. All right, here we go. Bulldog ball coming out. Majorca out top. Gets it to Fox. Down in the high post area to number 1. Back out to Fox. And it's off.
Well,
there's a rebound.
Second chance. Third chance. Got a rebound. Got a box out, got a rebound.
Statman said we only had 4 rebounds in the first half.
That could be right.
Hey, there's a rebound by Pennington.
They had more offensive rebounds than that.
Right.
There we
Dowling
go.
comes out with a 3, no good. That would have done wonders for his confidence.
For the team.
Right.
For the team. We need something like that to get us going.
Rapsack almost gets a steal and almost tackles Majorca. No foul. High post into Blair. Oh, Nick Rapsack gets his hand on the defensive tip and gets a bucket. I don't know who they'll credit it to. They'll credit it to the closest Bulldog player, but
or Blair.
That's the kind of night we got going, Tiger fans, right there. And it has to be Nick Rapsack too. That's the type of thing that he would do.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how much control he had on that, but
Hayden goes baseline and swings it to the front row. Cam Hunt in the front row of the student section thought about taking a 3.
Out of sync.
Man. All right, let's go back to positivity. Fox out top, kicks it over to number 12. And there's Fox. He's going to get that open look and knocks it down.
He's having a good night.
He's got a little different rotation on his shot, like the ball rotation, but that sucker goes in. Dowling in the corner, going to feed the Klein down low. He's going to go up and gets the bucket. This time he didn't shuffle his feet. Yeah, I think he got dinged twice in the first half.
He did.
Post moves traveling. Bulldogs zinging that ball around pretty good on the perimeter. Get it into Wilms. Underneath to, who is that, 21?
21, I believe,
That's Blaine Barr.
Blaine Barr.
Klein's going to take the 3, no good. Pennington comes crashing the boards, and number 12 rips it down, Popovich.
I don't think he's Pennington. He has one shot. I think had the ball underneath first time, cut through.
21 takes the 3, and we cannot gather the rebound. We're not boxing out well out of the zone.
That's our 4th offensive rebound this half.
Nate Fox with the 3, no good this time. And Jake Wilms gets the hustle rebound. The Bulldogs just working harder than the Tigers right now. We're gonna get some subs. Greathouse, Dylan McGregor, and Carmelo Moore will come in for the Tigers. Side out for the Bulldogs. Fox has it out top. He'll switch places with number 12, Popovich. Majorca cuts to the middle. They try to get Fox open. They swing it back to Popovich. Majorca cutting in the middle, no good. And once again, Majorca outworks everybody and gets tagged with a travel.
Switch pivot feet.
Number 1, Jake Wilms is going to pick up Majorca's mouthpiece. He bent down, and then you can see him think about it. And he says, "Nah, you can get that."
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't want to touch that.
Right. Little handoff. Klein trying to post up. They get it to him. He faces up.
He's going to get the double team.
He takes a shot over and gets a foul. Little body underneath, and Klein will shoot 2 shots. Right now, that's our go-to.
Yeah, it is.
Klein's got 11 points, looking for 12 and 13 on the free throws. And good looking shot there. 43-20. Bulldogs on top, 4:05 left.
It almost looks like they were taking Pennington and Dowling out of the game and said,
somebody else beat us.
Yeah, somebody else beat us. Klein's doing the job, but nobody else has stepped up to score.
Another thing that, oh, there's a good job by Mello. They still get it down there to Wilms. Majorca's going to penetrate middle. Fox is going to go dribble penetration. They cut him off. Good job by Mac Hayden. This is good possession so far. See if we can get a turnover or a box out on a missed shot.
Well, that's one thing with the zone. It's tough to box out when you don't have a guy right there.
Right, it's easy. You're man-to-man, you got a specific assignment. Okay, good stop. Good defensive possession by the Tigers. Let's see if we can convert a bucket here. Klein gets stopped at the volleyball line. Keeps his dribble, dumps down to the wrong color jersey. 21 with the steal, Blaine Barr.
I don't know if he was waiting for somebody to cut or move or what that was. Should have shot it.
Jimmy, did you bowl in the, what is that, Warren's Greatest Bowlers? Or
yeah,
whatever?
Masters? No, I
Masters?
don't bowl in that.
You don't bowl in that?
No.
There's a high post shot by Jake Wilms, a senior, knocks it down. I was just going to mention last possession, one thing I don't particularly care for tonight is when they get the ball to the high post, I don't like our defense on that. It seems like we're not guarding that tightly, and that allows either a shot like we just saw or an easy pass. We're not coming up and defending that real tightly. Now, you know, listen, there's a reason why I'm up here and Coach Sembeck's down there.
No, I don't know. It almost looks like he's told not to.
Right, let him shoot it or stay back or whatever.
Let the top guy, just you protect the hoop, and then but nobody else is coming out on him. You're right, those passes are too easy.
Right. All right, we'll stick to broadcasting for the moment. Mac Hayden on the left elbow, gets it to Mello. Dom Greathouse cuts, and we get a screen for Klein off Mac Hayden, and he goes strong to the hoop, no good. And he tries to tip it in, no good. Mello with a good rebound in, off the rim, and Wilms with the rebound. That's a good effort by Mello and Jake, just couldn't get it to drop. Wilms in the middle, being triple teamed, and we're going to get a reach on, I believe, Dom Greathouse. I don't know how many practices we've had prior to this game.
No, I think we started practicing Friday.
Okay.
back to practice Friday.
Right.
Logan Tessman into the game for the first time.
Okay, he usually brings good energy. Let's see how he does. Number 11. Majorca gets it down to the short corner. There's a baseline jumper, and that's the kind of night it's been, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Williams playing a nice second half ball game for the Bulldogs.
When you're in that zone, the other team's working the ball. That's how you get open shots.
Yeah, we've
It's
often
tough
said
to-
on this telecast that the short corner is an effective spot in the zone. The high post is an effective spot in the zone.
It is.
And tonight they're exposing all of it. And we get Tessman with an offensive foul, and things are just going from bad to worse for the Tigers.
And they get that, their high post is not up by the foul line. He's more down just off the key.
Right.
So he's hit that back door guy a couple times.
and
he could see everybody.
Yeah, that's got good, that creates better spacing if you're that high. There's short corner again, actually 3-point line. And it's good skip pass to Majorca. He'll take the shot. And
One leg.
And of course he knocks it down.
That was a one-footer. I think Larry Bird shot a couple like that.
Larry Bird, yeah. I think he did just about everything. Tessman has it, left hand dribble to Klein. Klein with a spin
Nice
move.
move.
There we go. Jake Klein with a nice spin move. One dribble, spin, layup. Again, Jimmy, you've said it a couple times. You want to see more of that, and you got it.
Yep.
Wilms at the high post. Majorca has the ball, swings it to Nate Fox. No good. And that's the end of the third quarter.
End of the third.
Tigers are down 26 points as the score is 49-23. Tiger fans, hang on. Stay with us. Let's see if the Tigers can make a run here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a short break and be back for the fourth quarter. All right, Tiger fans, we're back for the fourth quarter.
Looks like we got our starters back in.
Pennington swings it over to Dowling. He's going to go baseline and tries to force up a shot. Can't get it. Well defended by number 3. That's Michael Horn for the Bulldogs. They get the ball in the middle, and Nick Rapsack gets the tip. Here comes Klein the other direction. Dowling will take the 3, no good. Klein gets the rebound.
Take it up.
And he's going to get called for an offensive
Wow.
foul.
That was chintzy.
Yeah, I didn't notice a whole lot.
Yeah.
Statman has Jake Klein with 15 points on the night so far through 3. And
His
our
first
next
foul.
highest total is, I believe, 4 from Nick Rapsack. There's an easy bucket for the Bulldogs.
Looks like we're just full court pressing.
Good pass underneath to Mac. Hit it, and he finishes down low.
Nice pass. Got it up.
Several times we've seen that action.
Yeah.
I think they, if I'm paying attention close enough, I think that's a slip on that curl screen. Another skip pass over here. Number 11 dumps it down to 1. Jake Wilms gets the easy deuce. Too many of those tonight.
Yes. Yep. Drive and kick it. Too many open players.
Hated out top for the Tigers. Looks to penetrate. Good penetration by Matt
Nice.
Hated.
Nice.
Couple buckets in a row. That was a good move. I like that move. Let's see if we can at least get a little confidence heading into the next game. And I know who's got some confidence right now, and that's number 1 for Lakeview, Jake Wilms.
I don't know who they play Friday, but they keep this up, they're going to have a chance.
Dowling from deep downtown. No good. Klein gets the offensive board. He spins, and he's going to get it out of bounds on the pass with the foul. So, ladies and gentlemen, our next 2 games will be Friday at Champion, and then Saturday home against Mineral Ridge.
I think that's a 1:30 tip-off.
Yeah, 1:30 varsity.
1:30 varsity tip. Join us for that one.
Dowling wide open in the corner.
There
There he
he
is.
goes.
There he is. He looked set and comfortable on that shot, and that was a good screen to open him up. Fox gets it to 21. That is our guy, Blaine Barr, who just takes it from half court straight to the basket. No one contended it, and here comes Fox, and he gets fouled in the backcourt. So Lakeview will have it out of bounds. Landon McGregor and Dom Greathausen to the game for the Tigers.
Yeah, our press hasn't worked real well for us tonight.
Not tonight.
Although our half-court offense hasn't worked real well for us either. Hasn't worked well for us either.
Hey, you're going to have some of those nights.
Yeah.
And man, they are
They're
just
shooting lights out.
every single kid on this team. Tyler Capan knocks it down. Mac Hated again tries to get to the middle. Gets fouled. He's having a good stretch here. So Champion and Ridge for the boys team next. And ladies and gentlemen, the girls will take on Lakeview.
Hate it for 3.
Who's that? Mac knocked that down?
Hung the net, yeah,
Okay,
three-pointer.
I had my head down, and he knocks down a 3. Okay, he continues his hot streak. The girls are going to take on Lakeview tomorrow away, and then they have LeBray at home. We'll be televising that one on NF Schools YouTube. And again, Lakeview gets coast to coast. Number 21, Blaine Barr. Boy, they like the rims here tonight.
Like you said earlier, though, not a league game. Hopefully it's a tune-up for Friday. We get some more rest
Time to
off.
get our minds right, right?
Yep.
There's a
Champion's
turnover.
going to bring it.
That'll be Tiger ball. Okay, Nick Ball into the game for the Tigers with Logan Tessman. Nick Ball starting to look more and more like a mountain man.
Yes.
He's ready to go to the woods and just get off the radar.
He's ready for the weather.
Yes, he is. Tessman has it. Hey, Don Greathausen's going to take that 3 and knock it down. All right, a couple 3-pointers by the Tigers. And let's see how Don gets into Nate Fox's head here. There's a turnover. Nick Ball kicks it around. Gets it to our boy Dylan McGregor underneath the Dom, and he shuffles the feet again.
I missed that one. Looked like he had his pivot foot down and spun around.
Yeah, I didn't see him lift it, but
I didn't
he
either.
sure called it.
Yep.
Fox will bring it up against the press. It's at the bar.
There it is. Another steal.
Another steal. Here's
Hit it.
Mac Hated. He'll take the 3. Bang!
He's filling it now.
Mac
Here we
Hated
come.
from deep in the Z.
There it is. Walk. Another turnover.
All right,
Here we go.
Tiger fans, here we go. Down 21. 22.
22.
That's my LeBray math coming out.
There it is. I was going to say you don't teach math, do you?
I had my shoes off. I was using my fingers and
Let's
toes.
hate it. Oh.
Little heat check by Mac. Dom
Another
Greathouse
steal.
gets a steal.
That's like 4 steals.
Swing over to Tessman.
Shoot it.
Back to Tessman. He's going to try to rack it, and he gives it up. Here comes Fox the other way. And he'll take it coast to coast. Nick Ball slaps it around. And I believe we have a Tiger foul. Jimmy, did you do a lot of shoveling of snow yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Got my workout in. Didn't have to go to the gym.
There's a steal, a deflection by Tessman, a steal by Nick Ball. Here come the Tigers. Mac Hated leading the way. He tries to get to the paint. He does, and up in, no good. Nick Ball scrapping for the rebound. Tiger basketball. Now, I love this 5 right here. I love the energy that this 5 is bringing, and we're going to bring Jacob Sipka into the game for Tessman. And Jake always brings the energy, too. He did a nice job in the JV game.
Yes, he did.
And Mac Hated throws it out of bounds because Sipka was not looking.
He was trying to figure out where he should be on the court.
Here's Fox still in the game. And he knocks down another mid-range jumper. Hated gives it up to Dylan McGregor over to Sipka. Back cut by Dom Greathouse. Sipka has it. He thought about that 3 and gets it to Hated. Underneath to Dylan McGregor. He goes up, gets it blocked. And turnover by number 21, Blaine Barr.
Here come the subs for Lakeview.
Yeah, I was thinking they need to get Nate Fox back out of the game because you don't want to get a kid like that injured with a 20-plus lead. Hated having a nice 4th quarter, takes it to the rack and almost gets it. He's doing a great job of
getting to
just
the well.
getting to the wells, right.
A couple of them in and out.
A little deep on that one. A little deep on that one. Hayden has 13 points now. Could have had 15 after those free throws. Missed them both, though. Dom Greathouse getting into passing lanes. They're going to get Dylan McGregor back into the game.
Hated going out.
Good job by Mac.
Yeah, good 4th quarter. Klein played a nice game tonight. Other than that, we had a lot of work to do for Friday.
Mello almost gets a steal. Greathouse tips it to Sipka. Here come the Tigers. Gives it up to Dylan McGregor. Hesitation move, spin. He goes up, good. That's a big shot for Dylan McGregor. I'd like to see him get going here. He's got a lot of talent, just needs a little bit of confidence.
Yep.
Greathouse gets a possible another steal, but instead gets the foul.
Good hustle. He's all over the court.
He is.
But we saw him in JVs last year and that. He's all over the court. Gets his hands on a lot of balls. A lot of tips.
The lack of energy tonight by the starters. I just didn't like that, and I'm sure Coach Sembeck will address the issue. Right, Jimmy?
And it's going to be 80% defense. I know our offense didn't score a lot, but
yeah. Listen, you know how it goes, Jimmy. If you get after it defensively, that will bring the offense around.
Yeah. You're right.
Perfect example. You talked about, LeBray. We had should have had a victory there, but every time they got a turnover, they converted right into easy points.
Yep.
Got about a minute left here in this game. Give credit to Lakeview tonight. Played a nice, solid game.
Yep. Shot it well.
High post back to number 25. They dump it down to a big fella. Dom Greathouse again gets the steal. And here's Sipka from Carmelo Moore off the board. No good. See if we can get Nick Ball a bucket here.
Yes.
Greathouse with a nice move. He gives a little shoulder. Good move, I like it. Just didn't buy the bucket. Oh, Sipka had that. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch you here for girls basketball this coming Thursday as they take on the LeBray Vikings. I believe LeBray girls have a nice program this year. And the Tigers are going to let them run it out and just be done with this game. So the Tigers will move to 4-4, and Lakeview, that will be 4 out of the last 5 games with a victory. They'll move to 5-7.
Yep. Now they're a team I don't know if I'd like to play them that way. They're looking good, and the Tigers got a rebound got a big league game. Big league game for us.
Listen, I'm confident in the staff of Newton Falls. They will regroup and get these young men going, and we'll see a different team hopefully come Saturday. The next time the boys you'll see us will be again on TV. Will be Saturday, 1:30 against Mineral Ridge, and the Tigers will play Champion this Friday. So good luck in those games.
At Champion.
At Champion. So Statman, not much to talk about tonight, right? We got 15 for Jake Klein. We've got 3, okay. He had 3 here, 6, 8, 10, 13
for Hayden.
Yep, 13 for Hayden. So otherwise, a couple. Okay. A couple kids that just didn't really show up with energy or effectiveness was Pennington and Jordan. Jordan finally got off to Schneid with a 3-pointer, but
those are the guys that got to bring it Friday.
It's all good. All good, Newton Falls. It's great to have you back in action.
It was good to be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay safe and drive safe out there where the roads are still kind of messy, and we're glad that you could join us tonight, and we look forward to the next broadcast. I'm Scott Kernan, and Tiger fans, you stay safe. And
stay
Jimmy
safe
Medalis,
and God bless.
There you go, buddy. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.